been thinking about this for a while now. I have. Right. People say that the U.S., the United States of America, is the land of the free and home of the brave. Is it really? Is it really the home of the brave? The land of the free? Is it really? And whenever people say, "Oh, well, America is the land of opportunity," you know what I do? I laugh because that's the biggest cliche I've ever heard. Because it's a lie. It really is a lie. You got people like me living paycheck to paycheck. That's what's really going on. And the thing is, people continue to say, "we the people." More like we the slaves. You know what I witnessed just through my experiences? The powers that be, the celebrities, the elites, rich people, whatever you want to call them. You know what they do? I'll tell you exactly what they do. They hold you down. They hold you back. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. Sorry. The poor get even more poor. More poorer, or whatever, I don't know. Let me say it like this. The rich get richer. The poor stay poor. So I had this rich person. Like, I would say he's a millionaire, but not like $500 million worth of salary. This dude gets like at least a few $1,000,000. So he's saying to me the other day, "What's it like to live paycheck to paycheck?" You know what? You know what I did? I just laughed and I turned my back on him and then just walked away. So he comes up behind me and says, "Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to understand something." I said, "What are you trying to understand? What are you trying to understand? You don't know what it's like to be in my world. You don't know what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck." He goes, "Well, I'm just curious to know your story." So I told him my story. I told him that I have dreams. I have a dream to be in a death, like a vocalist in a death metal, deathcore band. And of course, I want to have my own ammo business. Told him I was raised in a strict Christian home, but in 2011 I turned away from the Christianity lifestyle. I'd say it was a good 3 hours that we talked. He bought me a cup of coffee. I can't speak. He bought me a cup of coffee, and yeah, I'm surprised that cup of coffee lasted for about an hour. He goes, I just want to know, what would you do with that money if you were rich? I said, define rich. He said, well, I only have I have a salary of $3 million. I was like, so let me get this straight. You want to know what it's like, for average people like me who have to live paycheck to paycheck, right? He goes, yeah, I want to know what it's like. I said, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know what it's like until you lived it, actually lived that lifestyle. And I actually brought up a good point. I said, you may be a millionaire, but somebody with $10 million can easily buy you. You only have $3 million in your name. That's sitting pretty in a bank account and all that. You could be, hell, a billionaire can buy both you and the other rich person that's worth $10 million. He goes, well, that's a good point, but I just want to know, what would you get if you were that rich? He said, if you had $1 million, or $500 million, or $900 million, or $10 billion, what would you buy with that money? I said, easy. I'd buy me a Dodge Challenger, a Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500, a 2022 Chevy Silverado LT Trail Boss. Get me a nice house. Not one of those fancy mansions, just a 2-story house. And then get me some furniture, some computer and laptop equipment for audio, live stream, stuff like that. Get me a gaming PC and another gaming laptop. Preferably with the laptop with the RGB backlit, multicolored backlit keyboards. So you have it figured out, huh? I was like, oh, that's not the only thing I would get. Not the only things I would get. He goes, what else would you get? I said, I would get me a Sam Houston leather helmet from Carnes. Okay, why do I feel like I'm being followed? I don't know. I said to the rich person, I was like, you don't want to live this life. You don't. You really don't. He goes, well, I just want to know what it's like. I was like, you'll never know until you experience it. And of course, you got all these celebrities and rich people influencing politicians and all that. But what he said actually made sense. What he said next made sense. He said, I'm going to give you some advice. You could be the richest person in the whole world. That doesn't mean that's going to make you happy. He said you can buy all the Lamborghinis, the Ford Mustang, Shelby, GT 500s. You can buy all the Chevy, Silverado, LT trail bosses. You can buy all the Lamborghinis. You can buy all the fire helmets that you want. You can buy all the Dodge Challengers all you want. You can buy the nice houses. Still, after what's all said and done, you sign the dotted line, you still feel empty. I was like, wow. Making sense there, rich guy. I said, that's easy for a rich guy to say. Ouch. Did I listen to him? Yeah, I did. But like I said, I have this bullshit alarm. And some of the things he said, he was 100% correct on. He was 100% right. Other things, he was straight up bullshitting. So, yeah.